Ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing that controls your success or failure in life. And it is not your background, your education, or your connections. It is not even the challenges you face. It is your mindset. Your thoughts have the power to shape your destiny. If you think you can, you will. If you think you can't, you won't. Your mind is the architect of your life. The reason so many people live in defeat, fear, and limitation is not because of the world around them, but because of what's happening inside them. They have allowed negativity, doubt, and fear to control their thinking. But I have good news for you today. You have the power to change your life by changing your mind. Your mind is the control center of your life. Everything you do, every decision you make, and every action you take originates from your thoughts. The way you think determines the way you live. If your mind is filled with fear, doubt, and negativity, then your life will reflect those thoughts. But if your mind is filled with faith, confidence, and positive expectation, then your life will align with success, progress, and purpose. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it will grow. If you plant seeds of worry, frustration, and failure, you will harvest stress, anxiety, and disappointment. But if you plant seeds of faith, vision, and purpose, you will reap joy, peace, and success. This is why protecting your mind and intentionally feeding it with the right thoughts is the key to transforming your entire life. Many people believe that their circumstances determine their destiny, but that is not true. Circumstances may influence your life, but they do not have the final say. Your mind does. Two people can experience the same problem, yet one rises above it while the other is crushed by it. The difference is not in the situation, it is in how they think about it. One person sees failure as the end, while the other sees it as a lesson. One person allows rejection to define them, while the other sees it as redirection. The way you interpret life's challenges determines whether you stay stuck or move forward. This is why training your mind to think positively is not just a good habit, it is a necessity for success. Your thoughts act like a filter, shaping how you perceive reality. If you believe that life is full of problems, you will only see difficulties. But if you believe that life is filled with opportunities, you will begin to notice doors opening where others see walls. The way you think programs your brain to recognize patterns that align with your dominant thoughts. This is why negative people always find something to complain about, while positive people always find something to be grateful for. The external world is the same, but the internal programming is different. Your mindset is the foundation upon which your entire life is built. And whatever foundation you set will determine the structure that stands upon it. This is why you must be intentional about guarding your mind. You must be careful about what you allow into your thoughts, because your mind absorbs information like a sponge. The books you read, the conversations you engage in, and the content you consume all shape your mindset. If you constantly surround yourself with negativity, but if you surround yourself with wisdom, inspiration, and faithful words, your mind will begin to align with success and possibilities. A transformed mind leads to a transformed life. The greatest battles you will ever fight are not external, they are internal. If you can win in your mind, you can win in life. Change your thoughts and you will change your world. Your thoughts shape your future. The direction of your life is not determined by luck, circumstances, or even the challenges you face. It is determined by what goes on in your mind. Your thoughts are like seeds planted in the soil of your destiny. Whatever you allow to take root in your mind will eventually grow and manifest in your life. If you constantly think about failure, rejection, and impossibility, your life will begin to reflect those thoughts. But if you train your mind to focus on success, opportunity, and growth, you will start to see positive changes unfold before you. The reality you experience today is simply the harvest of the thoughts you cultivated yesterday. And the reality you will live in tomorrow is being shaped by the thoughts you are thinking today. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, and every life-changing innovation started as a thought. Before anything becomes a reality, it first exists in the realm of the mind. This is why your thinking must always align with the vision you want to see come to pass. If you want to achieve something great, you must first see it in your mind before you can hold it in your hands. Your thoughts have the power to attract or repel success. When you dwell on negative thoughts, you create mental barriers that keep you stuck. But when you think positively and expect great things, you open doors of opportunity that were once invisible. Your thoughts shape your self-perception. The way you see yourself in your mind will determine how you present yourself to the world. If you think of yourself as unworthy, incapable, or unqualified, you will subconsciously act in ways that confirm those beliefs. But if you think of yourself as valuable, competent, and destined for greatness, you will begin to walk, talk, and act with confidence. Your external reality will eventually conform to your internal self-perception. This is why successful people first see themselves as successful in their minds. Long before they achieve anything outwardly, they think, speak, and act according to the future they are creating, not the limitations of their present circumstances. Many people fail in life, not because they lack talent or opportunity, but because they allow negative thoughts to dominate their minds. They focus more on what could go wrong instead of what could go right. They magnify their problems instead of magnifying their potential. But the truth is, you always move in the direction of your most dominant thoughts. If your thoughts are constantly filled with doubt and fear, you will find yourself stuck in hesitation and inaction. But if your mind is filled with faith, purpose, and expectation, you will step forward with confidence and courage. The good news is, you have complete control over what you think. You don't have to be a prisoner to negative thinking. You can choose to renew your mind daily, feeding it with wisdom, truth, and positive affirmations. The thoughts you cultivate today will determine the life you live tomorrow. If you want to change your future, start by changing your thoughts. Faith and fear both begin in the mind. They are not external forces that control your life. They are internal choices that shape your destiny. The way you think determines which one will govern your actions. Faith and fear cannot exist in the same space. Whichever one you feed will grow, and whichever one you starve will die. If you constantly dwell on doubts, uncertainties, and worst-case scenarios, fear will take root and paralyze you. But if you choose to focus on possibility, potential, and divine promises, faith will rise within you, pushing you forward toward success. The difference between a person who steps boldly into their purpose and one who remains stuck in hesitation is not their circumstances, it is their mindset. One has trained their thoughts to believe in possibilities, while the other has allowed fear to dominate their thinking. Fear is not just an emotion, it is a mental stronghold. It is built through repetitive negative thoughts that convince you that failure is inevitable, that you are not capable, and that the obstacles before you are too great. Fear magnifies problems and minimizes potential. It exaggerates difficulties and convinces you that taking a step forward is too risky. But fear is a deception. It thrives on uncertainty, yet it has no real power unless you surrender to it. The only authority fear has is the authority you give it. When you choose to shift your thinking to feed your mind with faith, fear begins to lose its grip. Faith empowers while fear weakens. Faith sees opportunities while fear sees obstacles. Faith believes in breakthrough while fear expects defeat. The most powerful people in history were not those who never felt fear, but those who refused to let fear dictate their decisions. They trained their minds to lean on faith, to trust in the unseen, and to believe in a future greater than their present reality. They understood that fear may knock on the door, but they had the choice whether to let it in. When you fill your mind with faith, you take control of your destiny. You stop allowing circumstances to dictate your future, and instead you shape your future with the power of belief. What you focus on expands. If you focus on fear, it will consume you. If you focus on faith, it will strengthen you. This is why you must be intentional about guarding your thoughts. You must monitor what you allow into your mind, because everything you consume either feeds your faith or feeds your fear. The news, conversations, and even the words you speak over yourself contribute to your mental atmosphere. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, fear will take root. But if you immerse yourself in wisdom, truth, and encouragement, faith will grow stronger. The choice between faith and fear is made in your thoughts. Fear may try to enter your mind, but you have the power to reject it and replace it with faith. When you choose to think faithfully thoughts, you open the door to breakthroughs, success, and divine favor. Your mind is the battlefield, and the victory is won by choosing faith over fear every single day. Your words are the fruit of your thoughts, and whatever you speak consistently will shape your reality. The power of life and death is in the tongue, and what you declare over yourself daily determines the direction of your life. Every word you speak is like a seed planted in the soil of your future. If you constantly speak words of doubt, failure, and negativity, you will see those very things manifest in your life. But if you choose to speak words of faith, possibility, and success, you will begin to attract the things you declare. Your words have creative power. They set the atmosphere for your future. What you say about yourself, your circumstances, and your destiny will eventually become your reality. Many people sabotage their own success with their words. They say, I can't do this, I'll never succeed, or nothing ever works out for me. These words, though spoken casually, act as a declaration over their lives. The subconscious mind listens to every word you speak and begins to align your actions, beliefs, and decisions with those words. When you repeatedly declare failure, your mind starts looking for ways to confirm that belief. But when you choose to declare, I am capable, I am destined for greatness, and opportunities are coming my way, you reprogram your mind to recognize and seize opportunities. Your words build the framework of your future, and if you want to change your life, you must first change what comes out of your mouth. Your words do not just affect you, they also influence those around you. When you speak words of encouragement, hope, and vision, you inspire others to rise to a higher level. But when you constantly speak negativity, doubt, and fear, you drain the energy and potential of those in your circle. This is why leaders, visionaries, and successful individuals are intentional with their speech. They understand that words can build or destroy, uplift or discourage, create momentum or bring stagnation. If you want to walk in success, you must guard your words as carefully as you guard your thoughts. One of the greatest habits you can develop is speaking positive affirmations over your life every single day. Even when circumstances do not look favorable, declare victory. Even when obstacles seem overwhelming, declare strength. Even when you face setbacks, declare comebacks. Your words set the tone for your future. And what you consistently speak will shape what you experience. This is not just motivational talk, it is a principle of life. Every successful person, every visionary, and every world changer understands the power of words. They do not allow temporary circumstances to dictate their speech. Instead, they use their words to create the future they desire. The secret to changing your life is to change your language. Do not speak defeat when you want victory. Do not declare lack when you desire abundance. Do not confess weakness when you need strength. Speak life, speak success, speak faith, and watch your reality begin to align with the words you declare. Your words are powerful. Use them wisely. Your environment shapes your thinking, and your thinking shapes your destiny. The people you surround yourself with, the conversations you engage in, and the atmosphere you cultivate around you all play a critical role in determining your success or failure. You cannot expect to develop a mindset of success while constantly immersing yourself in negativity. The mind is like a sponge. It absorbs whatever it is exposed to. If you continuously feed it with discouragement, doubt, and small thinking, your thoughts will be limited and your actions will follow suit. But if you intentionally place yourself in an environment of growth, inspiration, and vision, your mind will expand, your confidence will increase, and your life will begin to reflect the success you desire. Many people struggle with negative thinking, not because they are naturally pessimistic, but because they are surrounded by negativity. The voices they hear daily, whether from friends, family, or the media, shape their mindset without them even realizing it. If the people around you constantly complain, focus on problems instead of solutions, and live with a scarcity mindset, their thinking will rub off on you. Without even knowing it, you begin to adopt their perspective, seeing life as a series of limitations instead of opportunities. This is why it is essential to audit your environment. Who do you listen to? What kind of conversations dominate your time? What content do you consume daily? The answers to these questions will reveal why your thinking is. If you want to change your life, you must be intentional about creating an environment that feeds your mind with positivity, wisdom, and vision. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to grow, who challenge you to think bigger, and who push you to believe in possibilities rather than limitations. Your associations will either propel you forward or keep you stuck. This is why successful individuals are careful about who they allow into their inner circle. They understand that the right environment can accelerate their growth, while the wrong environment can destroy their potential. Your external environment also includes the content you consume. What you read, watch, and listen to on a daily basis influences your thoughts more than you realize. If your mind is constantly exposed to negative news, toxic conversations, and content that breeds fear, you will naturally develop a negative outlook on life. But if you fill your mind with books, teachings, and messages that promote growth, wisdom, and purpose, your thinking will shift and your actions will follow. This is why it is crucial to be selective about what you allow into your mind. The power of a positive environment cannot be overstated. If you want to change your thinking, change what you expose yourself to. Place yourself in spaces where success is spoken, where vision is nurtured, and where encouragement is abundant. When you intentionally create an environment that aligns with the future desire, your mind will expand, your confidence will grow, and your life will begin to transform in ways you never imagined. Your mind is the foundation of your destiny. Every thought you entertain, every word you speak, every choice you make, and every environment you immerse yourself in is shaping your future. The power of positive thinking is not just a motivational idea. It is a divine principle that determines whether you live a life of greatness or one of limitation. If you can change your thoughts, you can change your life. Success is not reserved for a select few. It is the result of intentional thinking. When you train your mind to focus on possibility instead of impossibility, faith instead of fear, and abundance instead of lack, you position yourself to walk in the fullness of your potential. Your thoughts create your beliefs. Your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions produce your results. If you want to experience transformation, start by mastering your mind. You have the power to take control of your thinking. Reject negativity, refuse to dwell on doubt, and guard your words with wisdom. Speak life over yourself. Declare success over your future and surround yourself with an environment that nurtures your growth. The world will try to shape your thinking with fear, mediocrity, and limitation, but you have the choice to rise above it. Your life is a reflection of what you consistently think, say, and believe. If you desire a future filled with success, purpose, and abundance, then take responsibility for the thoughts you entertain today. Think big, speak boldly, and act with confidence. You are created for greatness. And when you align your mind with that truth, nothing can stop you from fulfilling your purpose. The power to transform your life is already within you. It all begins with how you think.